Whispers of the wings, glimpse of truth. I used to think that life was about crawling through. I would keep crawling slowly through the muds and swamps of existence. I would see other people walking, but for me, having my head up so high was risky. So I would stay where I was the most comfortable, close to the ground. As much as it hurt to be there, I was the safest I could be. I have learned to navigate through this territory. I could almost predict when I would slip and fall, and my face would get covered in mud. I used to prefer to look down to see the ground underneath, see the support, and occasionally I would see the same feet and hands nearby crawling with me. Most of us were moving about the same speed. Some got comfortable in one place, not wanting to crawl farther. Others trained so well that they started to crawl faster and leave the space I occupied. It was all there was for me. No hope. Life without sense, without meaning. Constant suffering, with occasional glimpses of relief from suffering. I had no idea what they were about. They happened spontaneously. Sometimes they would happen twice in a day. Other times I had to wait months. They were glimpses of truth, of love, of peace. Each one would not last long. In fact, as much as I enjoyed experiencing them, I would often attach to them, wanting them to stay forever, and I would lose them. They were simply disappearing. They came out of nowhere, and they went back to that place, nowhere to be seen. Oh, how much I mourned them, and how much suffering I experienced because of this. I wondered if it was all worth it, but since it wasn't me who was creating them, I could not stop them from coming into my awareness. It was a torture, wanting them, knowing that they could come at any time, and at the same time wishing they would never come, as life would be better without them. The suffering then would be without the tortures of hope that it could be any different, knowing that the different could not be controlled made it even more scary. What if I was there in the different and it would then disappear forever? What would I do? It was a risk, and it wasn't worth it. So much disappointment. If losing a glimpse of that gives me so much pain, how would it feel to lose an hour, a day, a year, or a lifetime? No, not worth it. But there was another voice, a voice that felt very familiar, like that glimpse of truth. A voice that would whisper, what if you wouldn't lose it? What if it was a permanent state of living, available to all? I would argue with that voice. It wasn't possible. If it was, everyone would live this way. So many people crawl because it's not possible. And the voice said, what if they crawl because they believe it isn't possible? What if they believe make it so? I kept silent. There was a great silence. Another glimpse. Another moment of truth. And puff, it was gone again. I kept contemplating on what that voice said, but every time I had some curiosity arising, I would hear another voice, the one that I identified with as I, bringing me down to earth, back to the swamps. And it kept on going for ages, until one day